Just text, I know it's a toss. Oh, but I hate the fact that we lost touch. Ayy, the Uber pulling up on call. Tell me, is you trying?
Well, hello. Oh, Scott here first. Scott here first. Hey, Scott, how you doing this morning? And then two more people pulled right up behind you. Scott, you was up early because I seen you over at the group for the tea party on the 27th on Sunday. You saw my new hat, Scott? It's going to be cute. It's going to be cute. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you, everybody, for being here this morning. Oh, I got a question of today, but we're going to wait about 10 or 15 minutes to talk about that. And I wonder how Warmstrong doing this morning, you think, Scott? You think he's doing all right? He did amazing yesterday, though. Under the stress, he did amazing. Okay. So, but today we're going to be talking about anger. And we're in a world of people, pandemic, epidemic of angry people. And I want to know, are y'all hurt people? He probably still playing with the mic. And it was one or two things. It was either the connection or StreamYard or Wi-Fi. You know, it was one of the three, like I know, right? Like I know. And yeah, but it's Friday in Florida. It is sunny. It is sunny. Sunny in America. Oh, there's a storm, heading for California? Isn't that supposed to be Florida? When did they start having oh, they're Warmstrong. Yeah, they got the hurricane heading up to California. I thought people was running away from Florida to get away from the hurricanes, and it's heading up the California coast. I'm telling y'all, that water done shifted. It done shifted. Yeah. Look at Warmstrong. Come on in, Warmstrong. You know, you did amazing yesterday. I must say that. You got an hour in too. If anybody don't know, Warmstrong did his banter with Bill yesterday, and he had a little problem with the connection. But he stayed on for an hour, and the people stayed on with him, which is amazing. And I again like to thank all the people that come in for my replay, and all the ones that come in my chat, because this is what's going to make me successful. I'm already successful, really, when y'all come in my chat. And also remember too, on the 27th of this month, I'm going to be having a tea party, the third tea party again, and it's going to be at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And seems like all my premiere is Sunday at noon Eastern Standard Time. So please come in for that. And I do have a question of the day. I'm gonna wait probably about 10 or 15 minutes and ask. I couldn't find the survey for I'm talking to Warmstrong. Hey, Destination Fun. If you want to come up and get some hours, you can. What I want to say. God darn it. I forgot. Destination Fun, you made me forget what I was saying. But anyway, it'll come back to me as usual. But that's another thing I wanted to talk about too was, you know, we talk about numbers. This is before we get to the anger part. We talk about our YouTube numbers. I know because we have quite a few creators in here, and I don't know who comes after, so I try to keep that short. But hey, Lady Sky, welcome. Oh, okay, Destination. But I think, you know, the creator should hear this little bit, because, you know, I really woke up with this morning. Okay, since I took my break, my long premieres, they may get about 50, 60, and then it'll go up to about 100. I see you, Keisha. I see you. Let's see. Keisha said, Happy Monday. And I ain't going to forget what I was thinking about, too, that 100. Miss Betty, love that ginger look, bumps your beauty up. Oh, thank you. Thanks for checking in on me this weekend. Oh, isn't that sweet? Oh, warmed my heart. Hey, Deb. The light is coming in. On. Okay. I don't know what the heck she talking about. April, hey, how you doing? Thank you so much for being here with me. I was trying to figure out what my best friend was saying. The light is coming in. The light is coming on. Okay. Okay, thank you everybody for being here. But I'm gonna get back to the light is coming through my window. That's why I see come in and I tried to shut it a little bit. But I really thought this morning about YouTube. You know how we say a lot of us don't care about the numbers. Um, hold on. My manager out there said the light coming in my face. He trying to help a sister out. Oh no! Scott dropped his coffee on the floor. Ain't no light on here. I don't know what the heck y'all talking about, but I moved. Okay, that's better. Yeah, because the light is coming through. And anyway, I'm gonna get back to you, Sky. Oh, from the blinds. Okay, Deb. Thank you. Okay. Sky, I'm gonna get back with you. But anyway, I had to, hey OG Brand. I had what I want to say. I had really thought about this morning because I had put out my long videos and I had taken a break maybe about 6 weeks before, and my numbers dropped and my click-through rate dropped. My the viewers really, yeah, still remain about the same. And one other number dropped this morning. Well, it's been dropping, but it's a bad drop now. So what I said, you know what, Betty, we always say, I see you in that. OG saw you first, really. I said, you know what, Betty? And I want all the creators to remember this. Even if you have one or two, if I came on this morning, I only had Scott this morning, I'm going to give Scott the best show I ever gave. So on my long videos, I'm going to give those 50-some people the best part of Betty they're going to ever get. Okay? I get up to 100 slowly, and some more than that. But since I took that little break, my numbers have dropped. And the YouTube analytic gods, they not too happy with me right now, but we gonna get them happy. But I just want you to remember that though, that do the best you can. You come on live and you only have one, or you talking to yourself, do the best you can. And we're gonna talk about anger too in a little bit. I gotta go back over here to my chat. Lady Sky said her anxiety was bad. I had to take well, honey, stay on that medication like your doctor tell you, and take it every day on time. If you take it whatever the doctors say, but I always say if you take it on time, because it has a lifetime in your system. So you want to make sure that if it's one pill a day, you take it on time every day. I'm talking, I forget mine sometime. Okay. Like this morning. Oh, let's see. And OG saying hello to everybody. Welcome, OG. Welcome. No, that's what April. Okay. I got you. Okay, let's see. Yes, 3 storms brewing. Oh, don't say Florida. Oh, I thought it was California. Oh my goodness. See that? Are they bad? Are they bad? You will get them back. Oh yeah, OG at Brand. I know I will. I just want to make sure that I give the best of me to even if 10 people watch me. You know what I mean? So got to give you the best. Thank you, OG. I love it too. Thank you. I think I'm getting a little tired of my other hair. I love it, but I think I'm getting a little bit tired of it. So I think we're going to do a little changes up. Oh, isn't that sweet? Isn't that sweet? Okay, I got 9 people in the house. Before we get into this anger part, we got a lot of parts of anger. This was easy. And I'm gonna answer one more thing from Lady Sky. Usually when I go somewhere, that's why my anxiety acts up. Me and my family are going to Carter's Cave for a mini vacation, and mine is only taken as needed. Okay, I got you. Okay, well, take it as needed. Okay. Yes, OG, you win some, you lose some. He's talking about what I was saying when about my numbers dropping when I took a break. However, me and Warmstrong talked about this. Once you get monetized, the content is the only thing that's going to take you there. You could do as much networking, which is good as much as you want in the world. But the only thing that's going to really get you to growing is content. That's what's going to get you at the right place at the right time. Somebody shares you out and people love you and come back, and you just pray whoever loved them watch you is what it is. Okay. Question of the day. I'm gonna ask this again later on. This is an age-old question, and everybody have different answers, but I know what most African Americans will say. Okay, if you did not like someone, you didn't like them, and they made you food and they brought it to you, would you eat it? Even if you were sick and they prepared the food and they brought it to you and you did not like them, would you eat it? Okay, that's an age-old question. Everybody here got an answer. Okay, would you eat? OG, if you didn't like me, would you eat it? Okay, would I eat the food you bought me if I didn't like you and I was sick? Okay, Dennis, yay! I got a super chat. I turned the noise down 50%, y'all. Everybody been complaining about everybody complaining about my fireworks. I turned it down though. I turned it down because everybody was complaining, including my sister. Thank you so much, Donis. Thank you so much. And I know it's late where you are. Keisha, I knew you was going to say that. Keisha said, no, I ain't going to eat it. No, I ain't going to eat it. I knew Controversial Cruiser was going to say that. I knew he was going to say. He said I would. You would. We need to talk. One of my toxic traits is even if you didn't, but you know them Controversial Cruiser and you don't like them. And love so fast. Oh, you trying to tell us about your love life, huh? And Sky time I should eat it. Sky, even if okay, Warmstrong said, They still loud. They're supposed to be. I didn't complain. I like them loud. No, a lot more people would say it because they have their earphones in when they're at work. And I tried to lower them somewhat, is what it is. Yeah, and I don't want them to blow their ears away. Thank you so much for the super chat. You didn't have to, but it's much appreciated. That's how Kevin says it on Tuba Chat. I'm still in the chat. No, not the type of love. The love for humankind and one another. Well, what about the food? I know what you mean. You probably fall easy in love anyway. You would probably eat it and hope God would do his part and keep me safe. You sound I'm gonna tell you why I think most of African Americans say no, because we were raised. If somebody didn't like you, you don't eat their food. You don't know if they spit in it or what they did or put the hoopy doobies in it. We ain't gonna eat it. Mm-mm. We ain't gonna eat it. I can tell you, it's always gonna be a no. Controversial say I just went to drink some coffee and it's gone. Oh wait, it's on the floor. Oh, he got jokes today. He got jokes today. The hoodie duties. If I don't like you, you might as well. You don't waste your time bringing me some food. I'm gonna ask that again later because we'll have more people in here. But okay, we're gonna talk about this angry world of people. Oh my God, my sister say no to potlucks at work too. Potlucks, the only reason I just won't eat potlucks. It's I used to when I was younger, but as I got older, I started getting tummy aches too because everybody's preparing food differently. And you don't know how long they left it out. You don't know if they washed their hands. But that's even at a restaurant, really. It's the luck of the draw. Because a lot of people ain't washing their hand in them restaurant, McDonald's, Burger King, and all them other big places and restaurants. We don't know how long that food been left out. Not just the fast food joints. But angry world of people, epidemic, pandemic is what I say. Okay? Angry people, hurt people, and we always say hurt people want to hurt people and they want to inflict pain. Okay. Sometimes when someone is angry at you, they're really upset. They're hurt. You're taking it as anger, but there really is maybe something you said, something you did, and they don't know how to verbalize it. That's what I say a lot of times. You don't know how to verbalize it without hurting someone's feelings. So you just feel it better to be angry and spit out all those words that you can't take back. Okay. Controversial Cruisman says, and I agree. What you mean? That's where I've been getting the best mac and cheese ever. One woman I work with said her cat ate part of her turkey and they ate the other side. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. That's why. Well, I tell you what. Somebody bring me some food and I don't like you. Okay, I ain't gonna pray over it. I'm gonna throw it out. Okay, and then I'll say prayer for God to forgive me for throwing it out. That's what I'm gonna give. That's what I'm gonna do. Give thanks and ask Jehovah to protect you. Well, you go and eat some food somebody made for you and call a spade a spade. Some people just mean to. Yeah, they are. They are. But we don't know. We don't know what their story is in that. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Oh, talk about when you eat out. Okay, Keisha, I hear you. All right, controversy. He got jokes today. I am talking about when you eat out. Okay, yeah, because I people say they clean and they really clean. They go to the restaurant, then they won't use the silverware. They want the plastic in the pack. You drinking out the glasses. You eating off the plates. So, what you asking for all that extra stuff for? Shoot. Unless you take it, but you're still eating off. Some people take their own silverware, but you're still eating off the plates and everything. Okay, so I say you can't be too clean. My sister said everyone has a story. I've been through a lot and still respect people, and they have no idea what I'm going through. But I think in that we all have our moments where the nicest of nice person, and my God, you got a big heart. I can say that because my heart isn't as big as my sister. But I think you have a point of where you get pushed. And then, like I say, you don't know that backstory. So you come out fighting and they come out for blood. Okay. So Another reason too people get angry is physical pain. I know when I hurt, it makes me miserable. It makes me, and when you don't feel good, I don't like to be bothered. I don't like to be touched. I don't like noise. I just like quietness. So can you imagine if you go to work and you are in pain, or you got to get up and do something? You got to go to work this morning. You're in pain. You've been hurting all night. And then you go in and your boss or coworker say something to you and they don't even mean it in a bad way, and they take it, and here we go. Like my sister, oh yes, if pushed, I come out swinging. She'll come out swinging. And that's what I'm saying. You okay, and then you don't get a good night's sleep and you have to go to work and you're tired and you're cranky. You're going to get angry with somebody. You're going to get upset with somebody there. Another thing too is mental illness. A lot of people are suffering with mental illness and they have not been diagnosed yet. Or what they do, they don't get the medication that they really need. Okay, they're undiagnosed. Some of them need to be medicated and some not. But, people, mental illness, and there somebody walk in front of you and then you go and say something, and then this mental ill person come out swinging. So you got to keep yourself in check in order to protect you from somebody that's suffering with mental illness. My bestie and I are not supposed to even be friends. She had 2 dogs, smoked, and was licking her fingers. Oh my God, while she ate. But I love her, and she could throw down in the kitchen. I eat her food. Keisha, you need to stop. Hey, Bud Files, thank you so much for coming in. I'm gonna ask that question again. That if somebody, Bud Files, I'm talking to everybody. If somebody offer you some food, they made it for you, was sick, you was sick and they bought it to you, would you eat it? This is a person you cannot stand, you do not like. They fixed the food and bought it to you. Would you eat it? Just a question. Just a question. Thank you, Bud Files, so much. Oh, I went over to Rich New Design. He was up 4 o'clock this morning. He probably still over there. I got so sick and tired of hearing them say, I am Roofy the dog, Roofy the dog, Roofy the dog. I was like, I was in his background forever, and he is just so hilarious. So, Rich, if you're in the back, you are hilarious, But okay, we talked a little bit about mental illness, and that could run really deep. People could be schizophrenics, people could be lightly depressed, where they just need a little medication, is what they need. Okay. Now, another thing people suffer from, and a lot of times they don't need medication, is just down in the dumps. You know how you just don't feel good for a couple of days? You can't put your hand on it, but something is wrong, But if you start suffering that for day after day after day, then I say you need to go see a doctor, or you need to go talk to somebody. You really do. Because you shouldn't be like that. You should have a good quality of life. And a lot of people, when the doctor do try to prescribe a medication, a lot of times that first medication don't work. Okay. And then a lot of those medications have side effects. A lot of people gain weight with them. A lot of people, be more nervous. It even makes people more suicidal than what they were before. So sometimes you have to work really close with your doctor in order to find out the medication that really will work for you. And once you find it, make sure you take it, as we were talking to Sky, and don't try to come off it right away abruptly, because you're gonna have those brain zaps, zip zap, zip zap. Anybody that have taken that, depression, antidepressants, know what I'm talking about. And another form of depression is, and I can talk about this, is deep depression. And deep depression is in a dark hole. And I talked about that the other day, that in a dark hole, you can't get out. No matter how you try. I have been like that, I would say 2 times in my life, and had to end up going to the doctor. And that is a place you don't want to be. And if you stay with somebody, married, spouses, children, they really, a lot of times, if you're not connected, they don't know what you're going through. They really don't understand. They really don't. And the sad part about this is people that are depressed and need medication, a lot of times, they will start smoking pot. They will take herbal medications. They will take anything. Oh, alcohol abuse. They'll even do that to try to make themselves feel better. You know, when you're a little tense after work. Okay, back to the anger topic. Well, wasn't that what the topic was about today? You know, I throw a little funness in here. But you know what? And even I was telling Warmstrong, these are the topics after what people come and look at. And and then I can also, with my personality, can also make it do it lightly, take it on the light side. But I know that there's some just when I do the ones like this, these are the ones that the people really look at. Even my SEO score is 100. Okay. And also YouTube content creators, make sure you get searchable titles. Okay. And and those really work for you, especially when your channel is small. Okay. Oh Jesus, you sure do love black. Yes, I do. Oh, and Lady Sky said, my friend didn't like me at first, but we are cool now. We are gang. Well, great. Yeah, a lot of people you don't like at first. I know, and that's why I keep it short in that. Because I know a lot of people that come back and do the replay, they they're not YouTube creators. So that's why I try to keep it short. Hey, Elliot, how you doing? Elliot live in the country. Elliot, I'm going to ask Elliot now, y'all, and everybody in the chat and in the bushes. If you did, Elliot, listen to this now. If you did not like somebody, you didn't like them, and you were sick, and that person you didn't like made you a meal and brought it to you, you ain't see them prepared, would you eat it, Elliot? Would you eat it? This somebody you can't stand. Would you eat it? Let's see what Elliot said. We're going to get back to anger. Okay, we were talking about depression, how depression really can be deep. And sometimes you're just depressed for a day or two. Some people aren't prone to depression. And everybody you see smile don't mean they're smiling. Okay? It don't mean they're smiling. They're hiding behind a mask. Most people hide behind masks. They hide their feelings. Depressed people are good at that. They're very good at that. But another depressed person can spot you. Oh, got to take you in the car on the ride to work. Okay. That sounds good. Sounds good. And even a lot of times a lot of financial happens. Money is so tight, especially now. We go through financial times in our lives right now where we've had money before and we don't have it right now. So even when I go to the grocery store and the kids are all grown and gone, when I go to Publix grocery store, which I love, the other day, it is so expensive. And if I had children and really money was really tight, Oh my goodness. Okay, Sky, see you later. Thanks for coming. And oh, let us say yes, it depends on why I don't like them. Oh, okay. Elliot, it don't matter with me. I'm gonna eat your food. If I don't like you, I ain't eating your food. I ain't eating your food. I was raised like that though. You know, you just don't eat food of people you don't like. But that's how I was raised. You know, but we got price increase all around us, y'all. You know that and then people are losing their jobs, job loss. You know how you get demoted, then you don't make as much money, you know, and then you get laid off. You know, people are living with a lot of pain. Hey, Danny D, what's up with you today? Thank you so much for stopping by. And all the people that come after to do the replay, I thank them so much. And the ones in my chat. And yeah, but people a lot of times hate their jobs. They hate the people. They hate the bosses. But I'm gonna tell you that I'm trying to see what Ellie, I learned more to know. I lean more to know. I tell you, we getting old now. We ain't gonna eat that food people bring us and we don't like. But you know, and that's what and then it could be a marriage, you know, where it's bad and you don't get out of it. I talked about that the other day where you don't, you know, you stay in it and stay in it and you know, it just doesn't work. And that makes people angry, you know, that they can't get out of it because they know they're going to have to pay child support, or the woman knows she's not going to be able to get on without that man's help, you know, with the children and vice versa. So a lot of people in bad relationships, you know, they're angry. But I'm telling you, this world is just crazy. You know what I say? We're like the Wild Wild West now. That's what we like. We like the Wild Wild West, what we see on TV. You know, people, soon as you say something wrong, they got them guns out there on their hipster in their pocketbook or somewhere. This is a crazy world, y'all. This is a crazy world. I just seen the other day where somebody went out, I guess, to tell the neighbor to cut the music down, and he just shot through the door. I mean, where we doing that at? And Keisha, we was just talking about that the other day because Keisha said if she had a neighbor that she would walk up to the door and tell them. So you can't even do that anymore, Keisha. You know? So I'm telling you, it's hard out there. This world, this is a cruel world. I mean, we have good parts where we have good people that we can talk with and laugh with. But I'm telling you, and a lot of times we come in it really to YouTube. A lot of people find it's a social place, a happy place. So they come in. A lot of us live far away from our families. I have a son 10,000 miles away. No matter how much FaceTime, no matter how much talking you do, that don't really do anything for the hugs, the touches that you need from your family. My other son, he's like 4 hours away, 3 or 4 hours away. And I'm telling the West, they were drunks a lot. Elliot, what we got now? We got drunk people everywhere. Thanks everyone to being in the house. Thumbs up, thumbs up. That helped me grow. Share me out, and I would definitely pin you up to the top. And I'm trying to think who shared me out the other day. Hold on, I'll tell you in a minute. Rich New Design shared me out on Wednesday, and Jaden0428. Thank you so much, and I have them pinned up to the top. So thank you so much. But yeah, Elliot, drunks are here today. They are drunk here today. Okay. So our drugs people, when they're feeling bad and they're down, they're going to take drugs to make themselves feel better. And then when they take the drugs and the drugs start wearing off, they're back to reality. They really are. I do my parents are 2,500. I do my parents are 2,500. Okay, I lost something there as usual. Ah, 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 ah. I'm trying to go back. I don't know. Okay, I do my parents are 2,500. You're going to have to help me out with that one. You're going to have to help me out with that one because I don't know which one it was. Oh, but yeah, it's, life. But, we always talk about life can be good. And I put it up in my, I wanted to make a live about I call it the last chapter of your life, living it to your best. And I don't know what people would call, consider that morbid. So I never really put that up there. You know what I mean? But I'm in the last chapter of my life. And some people in the chat, we gotta, okay, oh my God, 2,500 miles away? Your parents that far away? I thought you lived where your parents live. Scott, I thought you was a mama's boy. Hey, Miss Butterroll, thanks so much for coming in. We were talking about anger, Miss Butterroll, but we finna shift it over to living our best life, the last chapter of our life. When people forget about us, old people. I got a lot of life left in me. I don't know about none of y'all out there, but I want to live this part of my life to the best of my ability in life. Okay? And when you think about it, your children, a lot of times they put a lot of burden on their parents. And this is a time you really, I got Felicia in the house. Felicia been going live too. Go on, Felicia. And I haven't caught you since that other time that you went live, but I don't know how often you've been going. But I'm going to tell you, living your last chapter of your life, I call it the winter because it is, when you're in the spring, when you're, first when you're 11 or 12, everything, then you go into the summer, then the fall, the winter. I'm in the winter. I'm 67 years old. I'm in the winter, but I want to live the best of my life. I want to be happy. I got to retire early. And that's a good thing. I don't want that small thing to bother me. The small stuff. Oh, I'm going to ask that question again, y'all, because I had a couple of people come in. Okay. Now, Felicia and Miss Butterroll, Doretha, if y'all didn't like somebody, think about this, really didn't like them, and they made you some food, you didn't see them prepare it, and they brought it to your house because you was sick as a dog, would you eat it? Would you eat it? The ones in the bushes, would you eat it? I like that question. I don't know where I got it from this morning. But yeah, would y'all eat that food? You don't know if they spit in it. You don't know what they did to it. You don't know what little dust they sprinkled in it. But yeah, I got to retire early. And I'm telling y'all, anybody that can retire early, do it. Do it. I know a lot of people worry about the money, but you're going to spend less money. You straight to the trash. I told him, Miss Butterroll, African Americans, don't take us no food if we don't like you. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't bring us no food when we don't like you. Felicia said, no. I told him. Most of us African Americans, we were raised that way, not to eat food from people that you didn't like. That's just how we was raised, because we don't know what you were going to do to that food. And I really think it comes from slavery time. In fact, I know that's where it comes from, slavery time. And it just passed on down from my great grandparents to my mom. And my mom definitely was a stickler about not eating food from people that don't like you. But you know what? Then I'm a backup. I talked about retiring early, but I always love to go back to the people from 27 to 35, because a lot of times, and I always back up there because that's where a lot of my, for some reason, audience come from. And I want them to know, because they say us baby boomers really didn't know how to enjoy life. And they were so correct, because the majority of us did get materialistic. We were very materialistic. Um, and all we worried about work, 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 and the name brands, and not the a whole lot of us, but I would say the majority of us did. And but the younger people, they got it right, that we were so worried about that we forgot about family a lot of times, you know. And I think what I want younger people to know: if you hate your job, don't stay in it. Do not stay in it. And they're showing me, and that's what I like about young people. They hop from job to job. Older people think it's bad. I think it's good. I think it's good. I really do. And I'll say thank you. I'll say thank you. I'll thank them. We talking about that bad food. Now, Felicia, I will thank you. I will thank you. Send a note and everything, but you can't eat everybody's food. That's right. I'll thank them. I sure would. And Felicia, when Bill was going through monetization, she stuck with him in them 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning. And I'm just glad them days is over. That's all I got to say. But let me get back to the young people, though. Sometimes I think with young people, some people are frightened of change. But I'm telling y'all, change is good. Change is, oh, if I knew what I knew today, I would have definitely made some other changes in my life earlier, and it all works out. It all works out. It all works out. Everything in this world is temporary. Okay. But the only thing with younger people is we get tied up with raising children. We're married, or we have a partner. We have children. I can only imagine my son has seven children. His wife works, and you're busy. You don't have time to think about really, really having a really peaceful, nice life, mentally. You're more worried about the outside, about the clothes you're going to wear, the money you're going to make. You're worried about that, and you're not worried about this, because you in this world right now keep changing. I was a little girl one day. Now they call me this old lady. I'm like, old lady. Or they'll say older. But it is, life is funny though. We don't know where life is going to take us. Who knew life was going to take me on YouTube? Who knew? Who knew? Who knew life was going to take my oldest son to Australia? You don't know where you're going to end up. Even me, I don't know where I'm going to end up. Enjoy the live. I got to fit. Okay, please go in and do that class. Thank you so much for that. But yeah, it is. Life is just, it's amazing. Life is amazing. And that's why I even said when I came on here today, no matter how many people look at your videos, no matter how many people look at your lives, you do the best and you give them your best that you can give them. And that's all you can do. I was looking at American Idol, where this girl went against Fantasia. This little girl, I can't remember her name. She sung her heart out. She gave it her best. Yes, Fantasia was great. I'm Fantasia 100. But that little girl was 16 years old on the side of Fantasia. She sung her heart out. She gave it the best she had. And you cannot take that away. Felicia said, without generation, stability was everything. A good job with benefits was security times one's different now. Yes, very different. Very different. You know what? Another thing's different and it's amazing as you get older, how you look at things differently. And all of us look at it differently. Like my thing was get a house. I'm glad I got my house. Okay, I'm grateful. I want to say that because a lot of times you have to say that because it'll be taken away. But then I look at my sister, like she lives in an apartment. And I'm kind of jealous sometimes because I'm like, she could just get up and move and go and look at another scenery. Get up, move, go look at another scenery. Stay there for a year, get up, move, go. How great is that? How great is that? I know when you get my age, then you wish you did have a house, but that's the only thing with that. Is doing that. My God, I've been on here 46 minutes. 46 minutes. What are y'all doing this weekend? What are y'all doing this weekend? I can tell you today, I don't think I'm going to film today. I think I'm going to go out. I want to look at some new makeup and stuff and, pitter patter around. I've been doing that a lot. And I'm telling you, YouTubers, take time for yourself, and if this isn't what you really, really want to do, I say there's always something out there that you love. And sometimes I still have to question myself on this. Like, Betty, this is your last chapter of your life. Is this what you want to do? Now, I want to ask you in the chat, is there something, this is how I feel, and I don't know how to really express it, that there is something deep down in me and I can't get it out, that I know that I'm destined for greatness. Do anybody else have that feeling that I am destined for greatness and I can't get it out and I don't know what it is? Hey, Ask to Tourists, thank you so much. Did anybody think about that? That you are special. We each have, now I firmly believe this, we each have something special. And we all have a strength in it that you can do and nobody else can do it better than you. I truly believe that. And I truly believe that we are all destined for greatness. I truly do. But there is something inside of me, inside here, that always tell me that I'm destined for greatness. And I don't know what it is. I don't have an idea what it is. I was a doula. I work with pregnant women. Controversial say, oh, it's me. It's me, Miss Betty. I'm all for greatness. I'm all for greatness. And I noticed people like Controversial Cruising, very vocal personalities there. Spitting image of me. Bill, think you listen more than me, I'm sure. He's more organized than me. I can say that. Controversial Cruising is a little bit more formal than me, but likes to have fun. But there is something, and I think people don't know that. Thank you so much, Asta Tourist. Thank you so much. I think people really don't know that deep inside of you, there is something special that you can do that nobody else can do. And I think we miss it sometimes. In my early life, 30-some years old, even though around, I left my job, the 9 to 5 that I thought about, I end up with doing something great, was working with pregnant women, and I didn't work a 9 to 5 job, and I made great money. But there is something else there. Hope it ain't going back there. I still love it, but I can't see getting up 24 hours a day. But I don't know if I would want to teach a childbirth education class. I don't think I really want to schedule. That's what it is. I don't want to schedule. I could do probably a private. They have to pay me real good. Childbirth education class, real good. I still have my. I'm gonna sell it on Etsy though, not Etsy, but eBay. I still got all my supplies, my dolls. They're anatomically correct, so they're not cheap dolls. I got it all. So yeah, thank you, Astor Tours, for stopping by. And Felicia says also different, yeah, different people. Yeah, because one of my friends, she's a little younger than me, but she can retire. Her house is probably paid for now, but she's one of the ones I know is going to work until whenever. She'll be 80 years old and she'll still be working. And some people love to work, and I think the reason why she don't like the quietness of home. I think she loves noise around her is what it is. And she loved interacting with people. So let's see. Missed the show. Okay, he's talking to Warmstrong. Everybody has superpowers. They do. I think people, but you know what? A lot of people think of it being something that's demonic or something that's not supposed to be, but there is something here besides us. That's a definite, and I'm going to truly believe that. You could say God's spirit. There is something here beside us that you can feel it and it's there. And people can say, that they don't believe it one way or the other. And my friend says God has gifted us all with a special gift. Yeah, and it's only yours. And that is so true. Oh, VS Speaks Royally is here. She's going to be September 1st. I got to do the thumbnail this week. And she's going to be on, and I'm going to question her on September 1st, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I know what I want to question her on. I think she thinks I'm going to do part of her show, but I know how you kind of got started, and I want people to know, but I also want people to know how you branded yourself too, because I'm so interested in that. And then you have such a big following, even when you pop up. I just, and how everything is just so organized when you do your super chats, like how you save them up and then you do them all. Oh, I'm looking, girl. And I love the money, money, money. And also Controversial Cruising. Scott, VS Speak, she has an amazing personality, and I know that's what's the draw. And I also want to say to the chat too is, I'm looking at the comments, we are all special in our own way. And thanks again for VS Speaks Royally. We were just talking about, being special, and we all have that special gift that's just ours, and no one can do it better than us. And VS Speaks Royally talks about the royal family. Who knew? Who knew that people would, but they do, and they follow her, And what I want to say too is, and I always say this, up here alone on the live is when you're by yourself, it takes strength. I always have to say that, because a lot of people think lives are easy. But when you're by yourself and people come in, they're going to either like you or don't like you. Now, when I have a panel, I love it because you can bounce off each other. So it's good either way. But I notice most people that's alone are talkers, you know, and you got to be able to switch it around a little bit. Sometimes when stuff not working, you like, oh, not working, let's switch it around. So it's like even with a comedian, they say a joke, it ain't funny, and you got to keep going on, is what it is. Okay, let's see. We're all special people in our own way. Yes, we are. I believe that too. Most people are good and kind. I do. Even if I don't like a person, and this just came up in my mind a month ago. Even if I don't like a person, the person don't like me. But you know what? Their family loves them, their friends, their cousins, everybody loves them, just like me. I have people that love me. So that person I don't like, a person, that don't make either one of us a bad person. And that's why we shouldn't talk about each other. You know, and that's what I say when I came to YouTube, that was my strongest strength. And I kind of lost that strength a little bit, but I'm getting it back. I'm getting it back. About talking about people. You know, it's like, and you know, even if you don't mind that person knowing, really, but that's one of my greatest strengths. But it's hard on YouTube not to. It really is. It's hard. It's hard. Okay, Felicia said, thank you, everybody. Thumbs up, and share me out. And I will definitely pin you up to the top. And thank you. A good friend once told me your life work is not outcome based. Your impacts may not be, not realized in your lifetime. Yes, yes, yes. I'm telling you. And that's what's so amazing about the last chapter of our lives. Because we have time to look back on it and even to correct some things that need to be corrected is what it is. Because one thing was let me go ahead before I say this. And then as the tourist said, we have the power within us to love and be loved. One must love their self first and then spread love throughout. Yes. And that's so true. It is. Okay. No, that's what I was saying. I was up early and noticed, oh, okay. Okay, Bill is talking. I'm at the end of the chat. But yeah, I just think that this last chapter of my life should be an amazing time in my life, that I shouldn't let little things bother me to enjoy my life no matter what. And I think that I got this from Arnell Armin, the one I said she has a huge channel. And I was listening to Arnell, and she sounded how I sounded when I was a doula. That she loves. She said when she turns on that camera, this is what she loves. When she films, when she talks on YouTube, she loves it. And you can see it just permeates in her body. And that's what the feeling I want on YouTube. I know people say you should like it, but I think it's just something in there where you just love it. It's like when I'm on lives, I love it. I love it. I love talking. I love chit-chatting about life, even about the sad parts, the bad times, because in this life, it ain't always good. It's not always good from day to day. I could be having an amazing time right now. I even know people that come on my lives and they're sad. And that's why I talk about it sometimes. They're suffering with a major illness. And you don't even know it until they tell you, you know. And that's when we come in as a family, because that's what we are, to help each other. And that's the main reason too. And if you read on What About Me, is I wanted a channel, and I got back to that, was, where the door is always open to come in and let's chit chat about anything. But we're going to be respectful of each other, because that's what we do at Big Mama's house. But like I say, the majority of us, a lot of us, like Scott, his family's 2,500 miles away. My son's in Australia. One stays like 3 or 4 hours. So yes, I want friends on YouTube. I do. And I know if we get close enough, if something happened to me, something happened to them, yeah, I like you enough, I'm going to be there. I'm surely going to be there. And that's what we want. And you never know where friendship is going to come from. We truly don't. Even those people that we don't like, I had to go back to that. Because my mom said, that was another thing my mom said too. Be really careful of what you say and what you do, because you don't know where that drop of food is coming from. She said, I don't care if that person is a prostitute. I don't care if they're gay. I don't care if they don't live the lifestyle that you don't think they're supposed to live. I don't care if they're a pimp, a hoe, or whatever you would call, or just a plain good person. That might be where you need that drop of food from. I remember her always saying that. And even when she got sick, how people really blessed her with love, with money that she needed at that time. And she said, see, when you live good, goodness comes back to you. But I'm so happy all of you are here this morning. I think I popped up all last weekend. I don't know if I'm going to be popping up this weekend, y'all. But I want y'all to know too that, I'm going to have a premiere on Sunday, 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. And also, I can't see myself doing a pop-up. Who knows? You know me, I might pop up anywhere. And the ones that come in and do my replay, I thank y'all so much from the bottom of my heart. And the ones that's in here, please come to my premiere on Sunday at noon. I will be ever so grateful. And I'm going to keep working on my vlogging, though. It's getting better. It's getting better for me. I'm liking it a lot more. And I think it's going to show. The ones that's, end of September, I think it's going to show, a little bit better than, what it was. But I only do it once a week. So I want to implement one or two during the week. So I'm going to try that, little short ones during the week, maybe about 8 minutes, something like that. But I am so happy that y'all all came today, and it's been over an hour. And I try to keep it that close, a little hour and a half. Usually when someone comes up with me, it's like over 2 hours. When I have Warm Strong, or I have Eerie Frog, or whoever I have come up here, and and they keep it going, and we keep it bouncing off each other. Destination Fun, are you going live today? Because Destination Fun usually go live at noon. I might come up there with you if you invite me up. And then let me know, because then I'll stay cute and I won't get ugly. But yeah, but I am so grateful all of you stopped by, and I thank y'all so very much. And I thank also for the super chats and the one that's coming back for replay. And if you have not thumbs up, when you came in, or thumbs up when you leave. And everybody, I was waiting to see, but Destination's so busy. But we could just check later on to see if, she's going to have one at noon. But thank you so much. And everybody that's in this chat, I love you. And thanks for being part of my family. And I hit the wrong. And I'll see y'all in a little bit. Bye-bye.
Just text, I know it's a toss up, but I hate the fact that we lost touch. The Uber pulling up on call. Tell me, is you trying?